Hello, and I hope you are well as I greet you to bring you the Solar Eclipse Ritual, which is our gateway to a new beginning. So whenever I find time for my yoga, I just never know what it's going to be like out in the gratitude garden. And the time that I come to record this teaching for you, as you can hear the elements outside, it's powerful rain, and I don't look at the rain now as stopping me from doing anything. I just see it as a cleansing part of nature, and that's what I bring to you with teachings at this moment in time, is that it provides you an opportunity still to grow and have a different perspective, really. So today I welcome you and thank you for joining me in this sacred solar eclipse ritual. And eclipses are cosmic resets. Moments when the sun, the moon and the earth align to shift our energy. This is what is happening outside here at the moment. So lunar eclipses reveal what must be released, and solar eclipses plant the seeds of new beginnings, aligning us with our true path. And of course, rain helps water and grow, doesn't it? So how amazing is that? This eclipse invites us to reflect on our life purpose, on who we are at our most authentic self, and to courageously plant intentions that honour our real essence. So you may have heard that eclipse opens portals, usually around 4 weeks. But this September is unique. The Blood Moon Eclipse earlier this month, this solar eclipse now, and the fall equinox that follows weaves together into an 8-week corridor of transformation. It's a passageway where endings and beginnings overlap, where shadow and light both have their say, and where you are asked to step closer to your truth. So I'm going to invite you to join with me for this solar eclipse ritual. Just a very gentle yoga practice today. So first we'll just start with centering our breath. So sit comfortably, one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. Just allow your breath to flow. Hopefully you can hear the sound of the rain on this recording. Maybe close your eyes. Just listen. Notice where your breath flows into your chest, your ribs and your belly. Just allow yourself to arrive present moment with your breath, with any noises that draw your attention, whether that be on this video or in the space where you are seated. Just notice if you're holding any tension in the body, in the face muscles, in the shoulders, and just try and send your breath there and release it. And now with each inhale, just say to yourself, I receive. And with your exhales, say to yourself, I release. And with each inhale and exhale, just visualize the eclipse shadow, clearing away any illusions you may hold. And allow this breath and visualization to reveal your true self. very slowly now, releasing the hands from the heart and the belly. And taking your time to come to a standing position, taking your time to arrive there. So wherever you are, whether it be morning like me, midday, or an evening that you've chosen to find a space for this ritual, very gently just going to take some half sun salutations. So taking a nice deep breath in, gently bending in the knees as we reach the arms up on the inhale. On the exhale, we start to just float the arms down wide, drawing the belly button to the back of the spine, and just slowly start to hinge the chest forward. Gentle bend in the knees as we slowly fall into forward fold. So flowing gently as you fold on your exhale. As you bend into your knees, just allow your chest to rest on top of your thighs. Allow your chin to keep tracking towards your chest. Just notice stretching the back line of the body. Try and take out any tension in the head and the neck. As we inhale, the arms sweep forward as you deeply bend into the knees, this time sending your seat towards your heels, ground through the soles of the feet. Rise up with the inhale, maybe take a gentle back bend. Exhaling, palms all the way down together to the chest. So again, that's your first one. May feel a little bit tense and tight. So I'm just going to stand on the side so you can see as I forward fold how the length in the spine comes. So a gentle bend in the knees. Palms at prayer. Inhale, rise up. Maybe open the arms up to get a little bit deeper back bend here. Exhaling, you can allow the arms to swan dive round, drawing the belly button in as we slowly fold, still taking a gentle bend in the knees, all the way down as the arms float down. Exhaling, as we all meet in that forward fold. And just pause here, you might take a little shake of the shoulders, maybe a little bit of a rock and forward back on the soles of the feet, a dip of the chin and a little bit of a nod of the head, just whatever your body is calling you. So to rise up, we inhale. As we inhale, we sweep our arms forwards. As you can see from the video, the tailbone starts to dip towards the heels. You ground through the soles of the feet, and that's what enables you to drive through the legs to raise up as you take your inhale again. Gentle back bend, hands to prayer at heart center. So we'll try that again one more time. Inhaling, exhaling, drawing the belly button in, nice swan dive all the way down into that forward fold. And just pause here. So with these sun salutations, you can say to yourself, I welcome new beginnings with courage and clarity, just as we pause here, allowing anything that's not serving us to release out of the crown of the head, and we only bring in courage and clarity, sweeping the arms forwards, grounding through the soles of the feet, rising up, one deep breath in here, opening the heart center to welcome that solar energy and bringing that all the way in to your heart center. And just thinking about your courage and your clarity as we pause here just for a moment. So we're going to step the right leg back and land on the ball of the right foot. We're going to lower the right knee down to the earth. So as we inhale, step back on the exhale, land on the ball of the foot, and then very slowly drop that right knee down. Now if you need to modify this, the inhale is here, we can forward fold, hands to the ground, bend deeply into the knees, and then lower yourself with more control. So depending on where you are, the fiery practice, the solar energy, the warmth is step back from a standing position. The lower option is to forward fold like you've just done, and carefully, with courage and clarity, land on that right knee. So here we just pause grounding into the left sole of the foot. The right knee is on the mat, the top of the right foot is on the mat. And we're going to balance the light and shadow here as we rise up with our hands towards what will be the sun, the solar energy here. And here you can say to yourself, I honor the light of my purpose. Now again, you may choose to float the hands all the way down and round. Bring them up as if you're going to serve a tray in front of you. Open the hands wide here. And then slowly bring them back up. And again, if you need to fold out of this, all that you do is hinge at the hips and the waist to allow your fingers to rest back down to the earth, to pause. Or you may find that you may just choose to rest here. It's still quite powerful here, being held in this crescent moon lunge. So the crescent is here as we sweep our hands up. So if I turn to the side, you can see here that the left solar foot is planted, rooted into the earth. So where we've landed here, we sweep our arms up, draw the belly button in, nice deep breath in, and again, there's the back bend, reaching the hands behind you, opening the chest, driving through the sole of the left foot, drawing the belly button in, breathing, being held. And then slowly hinging when you need to come out of it. And again, as I've said, if you need to rest with your hand on your thigh, just here, and maybe do one arm at a time and bringing in a little bit of balance, but still sweeping that right arm back and still having balance and support with the left palm on top of your left knee. All these modifications so that you know that you can flow with balance, with clarity, with courage, and make those adaptations that you need to be kind to yourself. So if you have both hands up, wherever you are now, we're just going to fold here. So you have a choice. You can curl the toes of the back right foot, left the right knee, and step the right foot to the top of the mat and come back into your forward fold. Or you may choose to take your left foot and just heel toe it all the way around, coming into a tabletop. This is the modification. So you can just step the right foot forward. And we can be present, ready for us. So those that are in forward fold, this time we can rise up, taking a nice deep breath in and exhaling to fold, depending on where your energy is right now. And you can lower back down and you can rise up. So that's part-way modification. Or you can come to rise and you can step back like we did. Left foot lands nice and strong. There's a little pause there for a moment before we then lower. And just pause here. So now on the left side, we find the balance here where the right side was, I honor the light of my purpose. This side with the left, I honor the shadow that has shaped me. Rise up, take a nice deep breath in. Exhale out. I honor the shadow that has shaped me. That's powerful enough in itself, isn't it? Just breathe into that here. So one side we honoured the light of our purpose, and now we honour the shadow that has shaped you. Keep breathing and visualising the sun and the moon merging above you, balancing your journey. Nice deep breath in. Remember those modifications if you need to at any point, taking the hands on top of the knee, right knee, to just balance yourself, or taking the hand on top of the right knee and just sweeping your left arm up, taking a gentle back bend, pausing here to breathe, relaxing in the shoulders, gliding the shoulders down and back, drawing the belly button in to protect the lower spine. And wherever you are, where you're ready, taking both hands down to the mat, just pausing for a moment. And those crescent moon lunges are quite powerful in themselves. Heel toeing the right foot all the way down and back, just coming to a kneeling position for a moment, just to pause and reflect on how those two different postures felt for you. So the half sun salutations, calling in your new light. And then the crescent moon lunge is the balance of the light and the shadow. And so now I slowly ask you to just come into a seated position. Your legs can come long and really feel the root now from your sit bones. So it may be that you just rock one side to the other to just find the bony part of your seat and really root down, draw in the belly button, nice long spine, the back of the thighs, the knees and the calves, and the heels are heavy into the earth. Now, depending on where you are right now, it may be that you just take a deep breath in and you just dip your chin into your chest and you just feel the stretch down the back of the spine and the neck and the shoulders from here. That may be enough for you today. Or you can take a nice deep breath in, fill up the belly, the ribs and the chest, and then just start to hinge from the hips, not dipping the chin, not rounding the back, just reaching with both arms forward. And so we're not going to clasp or reach for our toes, but the spine has gone nice and long forward first, and we just pause here. You can allow your palms to just rest on top of your shins. Pause here, glide the shoulders down around the back. As you glide your shoulders, so it's just a roll of the shoulders back. Notice how that draws your belly button in. This is what protects the lower spine. Your shoulders are now in their shoulder girdle, where they should be, not hunched up, not forward. Okay, we'll find all those connections. Here we take a nice deep breath in. You'll notice the chest lift a little bit, the arms may straighten a little bit to find that space to breathe. Now this time as you exhale, dip the chin towards your chest. You may even start to lower the forearms as support onto your thighs. Dipping the chin now, do this nice and slowly, because as you start to dip your chin towards your chest, you'll notice the back line of the body. So the base of the spine starts to open, mid-spine opens. The more that you dip your chin, you will notice the stretch that comes from the base of the spine starts to move up higher. The more that you dip your chin, you'll notice a stretch in the top line of your back. So between your shoulder blades, across your shoulders, into the neck. Breathe. So here we plant seeds. This forward, inward motion is resting here. We rest in stillness. We're allowing Mother Earth to use her gravity to draw us closer to her. There is no forcing here. We truly surrender. And here the affirmation is, I trust the unseen cycles of my becoming. Notice the rise and fall of your belly, your ribs, your chest. Again, making sure there's no tension in your shoulders. Trying to soften into the head and the neck by allowing your chin to slowly dip towards your chest. Allowing any tension to release in your face, in your toes, hands, legs. And now we visualize planting a seed in the fertile soil, warmed by the light of your authentic self. So we're going to take 3 nice, deep, cleansing, intentional breaths here. Filling up the body with your inhale, you say to yourself, I receive. On the exhale, I release, and you now visualize yourself planting your seed or seeds into the earth below you. 1 round there, 2 more in your own time. And as you exhale on that final breath, just allow your breath to become easy, your body to release if you recognize that you're holding on to any tension as you start to think about what
your seed or seeds were that you were planting. So to come out of this forward fold, we keep the chin dipped towards the chest and the head towards the earth as we just walk the palms up the thighs towards the body, and as you do so, naturally the spine starts to realign, and then it's the chin that comes up last. Very slowly send your seat by bending your knees towards your heels, towards the top of your mat. Slowly lay it down, and if you have a blanket near you, it's time for you to draw that over you. So very slowly lowering yourself down. You can hold onto the backs of your thighs. I like to do that to very slowly curve through the spine so that the base of the spine and each vertebrae all the way up to your shoulder blades slowly connects with the earth until your shoulders meet, your legs can go long, and you're in your comfortable resting position. So here, as we just lay, I'm going to remain seated, but as you're laying, just place your hands on your heart, one hand on top of the other. And just call to mind one seed of intention that reflects your real self, your purpose, your truth. See it planted in the eclipse shadow, ready to grow stronger with the returning light. Whisper it softly or hold it quietly within. And now as you settle into this stillness, you can allow your hands to fall either side of your body with your palms face up. Return to your breath, nice and gentle, no forcing, only smooth and easy. Allow your body to feel heavy and supported by the earth beneath you. If you haven't already and it feels comfortable to do so, close your eyes and take a deep breath in and a slow breath out. Just release anything that no longer belongs to you. Bring your awareness to the crown of your head. Imagine the eclipse shadow gently passing overhead, clearing old thoughts and making space for new clarity. Your mind is a blank sky, open and ready. Soften through your eyes, your jaw and your throat. Feel the shadow lifting old words unspoken, masks you no longer need. In their place, the light of your authentic voice is waiting to shine. Bring awareness to your chest. With each inhale, imagine your seed of intention glowing brighter, warmed by the sun, hidden just behind the moon. With each exhale, release doubt and fear. Your heart is fertile soil for growth. Rest your awareness at your belly. Here lies your power, your truth, your real self. The eclipse is clearing away old conditioning so you can step fully into your life purpose. Feel warmth spreading, steady and strong. Now move your awareness to your hips, your thighs and your knees. Imagine roots growing from your body into the earth, anchoring your seed of intention deep into stable, fertile ground. Finally, notice your feet, heavy, grounded, secure. Feel the eclipse energy anchoring you into this moment of reset. You are safe. You are supported. You are held. So you may be able to stay here for a longer moment of time, and I invite you, if you feel called to do so, to just lay with this visualization of you planting your seed and what you hold right now. But if, of course, you need to take the time to move with intention into the rest of your day, you can repeat softly to yourself 3 times our closing affirmation. I plant my seed in the darkness. I honor my true self. I step forward into the light of new beginnings. I plant my seed in the darkness. I honor my true self. I step forward into the light of new beginnings. I plant seeds in the darkness. I honor my true self. I step forward into the light of new beginnings. So I invite you to slowly take gentle movements into the body with the hands and the wrists first, the feet and the toes, gently moving the ankles, the legs, maybe drawing your heels towards your seat, maybe a gentle rock of the lower part of the body. And you start to rock, you'll realize that as you do so, the spine starts to move, the shoulders start to move, the head and the neck will move too. You can bring movement into your arms, maybe even draw your knees up to your chest and give yourself a hug, just like that seed, tempting to grow in the darkness into new light. Squeeze yourself, give yourself a big hug, and then release the legs long, big stretch with the arms overhead as you notice that seed that you've planted with intention today with me grow all the way through from the tips of your toes to the crown of your head and beyond. And then when ready, just roll onto one side. We always do this in my practice. Roll to one side and pause. If you haven't already, in that pause on one side, just open your eyes and bring an awareness into the room, the space that you're in. And slowly take your top hand to gently rise yourself back up to your seated position as we just close our intention with this solar eclipse ritual. So you can bring your hands at prayer to heart center. You can choose to place one palm on top of the other. Just dip the chin. Feel the breath into your body, feel the softness all over your face, your shoulders, torso, lower part of your body, all the way to your feet. And our closing words together will be, as this eclipse passes, may we remember, every ending carries the spark of a new beginning. We honor the shadow, step into the light and choose to walk forward as our truest selves, aligned, authentic, and free. So just as we pause on those 3 powerful words, you can choose to just lift your chin, release your hands, still keeping your palms one on top of the other. Just think to yourself those 3 powerful words that you are aligned, you are authentic, and the most powerful one is you are free. Thank you for joining me. Please leave me comments if you enjoyed this practice, this ritual, and I look forward to joining you at an event or another live in this community group soon. Thank you for joining me. Have a wonderful day, and if you're joining me now, it will be towards the end of September. It's the 21st of September, so we look forward to welcoming October, and what a powerful month with the super moon, the super full moon in October. So let's go for our goals and our dreams, and I'll see you soon.